habitat for our reptiles. Reptiles like the sun. They are powered by the sun. And with me, I have Mark Barber from the Reptile and Amphibian Conservation groups.
Hello there. How you doing?
And you have brought with you some lovely guests.
Yes.
So this one, we're going to start off with the snake-like animals. I say snake-like because this isn't a snake at all, is it? What is this?
No, it's actually a legless lizard. It's a slow worm. It looks, to all intents and purposes, like a snake, but it is in fact a lizard.
Okay, well, talk us through some of the ways that you can tell that is a lizard and not a snake.
Well, one of the ways is that slow worms actually have eyelids, and they actually close and shut their eyes, whereas snakes, they don't have eyelids. They have scales which go over the top of their eyes, which are transparent, which they shed when they shed their skin.
Okay, so we're looking for blinking. If the animal's blinking, it's a lizard.
Yeah.
If it hasn't got legs, it's a slow worm, which is a lizard.
Well, exactly. And it hasn't got much patination when you compare it to the other two snake species, the common widespread snake species that we have in the UK.
So we'll pop that one back. That's your legless lizard, the slow worm.
Yes.
And now we've got an absolute beauty. So this is a grass snake. When you said you're bringing in a grass snake, I was expecting you to bring a monster grass snake because they get quite big, don't they?
They do. They can grow very large. Generally in the UK, they can get up to about 1 metre in length. This is a young from last year, and I didn't bring in an adult because they're mating at the moment.
Okay.
But the distinguishing features of the grass snake are they have this black and yellow collar at the back of their neck, and they're also olive green. It's very distinctive, that collar. When they're swimming through water, it's very distinctive, you can see.
So you're looking for a very clear yellow, because sometimes it's quite white, isn't it? But it's a pale collar.
Yeah.
Okay. And also look at just get a little shot of its face there. I always think grass snakes have a friendly face, a very friendly face there. So I'll give you that fella back. Now, we don't have an adder with us, but we do have a picture of an adder. Just look at the adder in comparison. It has kind of a grumpy face. It's all because of this scale. It's not really grumpy. It's just as gentle and lovely as the grass snake. Just because it's venomous, we kind of get cross with them and we persecute them. And they're not doing too well, are they, our adders?
No, they are one of the ones we're most worried about. And like you said, they are venomous, but they're not out to get anyone. They're purely, if you come across one, then they will just try and flee as quickly as possible. They don't want to bite you.
So if you see an adder, just enjoy it.
Just look at it and let it move away by itself.
Okay.
And the distinguishing feature of the adder is all about this zigzag pattern down the back. It's unbelievably obvious. And if you see that zigzag pattern, then you know you've got an adder.
And if you see any reptiles out and about in open spaces, so thank you very much to Derek Hatton for that, of course. Brilliant picture, thank you very much. Now, if you see any snakes or reptiles of any kind out there, you can send in your records to the Amphibian and Reptile Group.
Yeah, it's recordpool.org.uk.
Okay, you heard it here. There's
Brilliant.
more details on the website, so thank you very, very much for that. It's brilliant. Now, open space is pretty much everywhere. Even your lawn is open space, and even our urban spaces are great places for this, as my mate David Lindo found out on his local patch here.